Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Derf Gaming. We're drafting Magic Online. Ixalan is coming out today, or just came out today. Somehow, we got people that were earning trophies before 1 p.m. when it was supposed to drop. So I kind of feel like Wizards lied to me a little, but we'll deal. Okay, then. What do we got here? I do like Hostage Taker. It does seem pretty good. It's not just like a, what's it called? It's not just a Banisher Priest. It's like, oh, I can cast that? I think that's probably what we're gonna go with. Yeah, it's too fun not to. So let's see here. We got a pirate in blue-black. We got Opt. Opt is a freaking sweet card. Ooh, Kite Scale Freebooter is good. Deathless Ancient is like a way to win the game, but I'm not like dead set for that yet. Ooh, Sarah Angel's always good, even if I have to pay some life to have her. I don't know, I think this might be best. Though I'm not sure how often that's gonna hit something. I think I'm just gonna Opt. Ooh, that card's pretty good. Ooh, so is that. Though that's a common. I have to imagine people are going to get used to that. Ooh, Steadfast Armasaur is powerful as well. Ooh, Prosperous Pirates for the tokens. God, I love the first draft of a set. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing, and it's fantastic. You can't beat this shit right here. I kind of want to stay in this blue-black realm, and I kind of want to be pirates. And I think this card's good. Yeah, we're gonna go that way. Off the bat, this card is good, even though it's not exactly the colors we're in. Clearly white is open, and probably we should have moved into there already. Like, that is very obvious at this point, but that doesn't help my dumb self who just let all that stuff go by. Ooh, this card is good, but I don't think we're going there. Ooh, so are they. This card reminds me of Manticore of the Gauntlet from the last block, where it's just like, that's the red finisher, because it's just going to do that damage to their face. I'm going to spec on the Glorifier of the Dusk here. There's nothing in my colors, and this card should be super strong. I do want more pirates. I do like Opt. I think I'm just going to keep taking Opts. Like, I think, basically, like, it's not quite, like, just reducing the cards in the deck, but it's not that far off. Because it's blue, like, draw a card and get that scry. Like, this card is gonna win a lot of games very quietly. This is good. This is good too, but we're not like sure where we're pirates yet. Like we might be blue-white. We might not be blue-black. Sure. I love this card. I think 1/7 for 4 mana are just sweet. Like, I don't think it's a great card. It's absolutely sweet, though. Obviously, I can't put music in the background of these videos because I don't have the rights to stuff like that. So, you know, you should be playing your own music in the background, clearly, because there's a hell of a lot of silence between picks. Slash of Talents is okay, but I'm kind of interested in just being blue-back pirates at this point. I don't know how I'm winning the game yet, but hell, it might be with Glorifier Dust. But I do think Castaways is slightly better than the Looter for the deck I'm building here, where that's kind of like slower. If I was a fast deck, I'd rather have the Looter, but Castaways here provides like a nice defensive creature until I get my artifacts online, and then it's fine. I do think a second one of these is still okay, but Windstrider is how I'm probably going to win a lot of these games. Why is there another version of this card? I get that Painted Bluffs was a desert, but what was it called before that? It wasn't Unknown Shores. That's a functional reprint again of what's the name of that card? Oh man, now it's gonna bother me. It's not Painted Bluffs. It's whatever the hell else it is. What is that card? It's not Unknown Shores, is it? No, and it's not Terramorphic Expanse. Like that card's good, but this card, I think we're gonna take one with the wind and just put it in the sideboard. It's a card that with lots of inherent drawbacks. It's an enchantment. It gives +2 and +2 and flying, and for one of the blue, in your brain, your immediate thought is, "Hey, Cartouche of Knowledge was awesome in the last set. Why isn't this good?" And it's like, oh yeah, Cartouche of Knowledge replaced itself, so you didn't get totally blown out of 2 cards if your creature got killed, and it occasionally brought back a trial. I don't think I'm playing any of this. That seems like it would be decent against me, though. Oh, and it's target creature you control. That's still probably not good to just give away ways to activate their dinosaurs. Ooh. Flip card. Though actually, Deadeye Plunderers is like the card I want for this deck. What is the backside of this card? Oh wait, yeah, that is pretty good too. That's a way to win the game right there. It's an interesting decision. I want to play with Deadeye Plunderers, so I think we're just going to do that. I want to see how this goes in this deck. Like, this is a better late game engine and harder to deal with than this. I'm gonna take it because sometimes I'm just not gonna be able to crew that forward to get the attack in. Ooh, Rootbound Crag. I'm assuming that these aren't worth anything at this point. I'm gonna double check though. Obviously, you gotta be aware of your rare prices, just in case you need to be. Now, this is under $1. Not worth my time here. I hadn't even seen this card when looking at the previews. I hadn't got through all the artifacts. Obviously, this card is absolutely busted, but if it wasn't discard a card, if I could like sacrifice a creature, I mean, is it still good? It turns any card into a shock, an expensive shock, but yeah, like. I mean, there's nothing else here my deck really is dying for. Sure, we'll try out a Fire Cannon. Dark Nourishment seems very good. But I do like Heartless Pillage. Now we're taking the removal. I don't think we're going to play Glorify Dusk. I don't think I want a second Fire Cannon. This card is pretty good, I think. I don't love like these 1-mana 1/1 flyers, but this has a very relevant like activated ability here. That can like it when it becomes useless, I can sack it to protect a creature, or I can just throw it out to trigger raid. So now I'm looking at Pirate's Cutlass, and I'm wondering if that's a. No, I think I wanted the Storm Tamer for now. I will keep an eye out for Cutlasses. That is not a bad equipment for a pirate deck. I wish I had looked at all the artifacts before I started this. Ooh, speaking of getting equipment. Tempest Caller is better in an aggro deck, which we're not. But still, no, I think we're going to go here. So we can take the Quartermaster, because we're happy to find that pirate. Like, that pirate thing is common, and we'll be happy if we find a vehicle as well. I think that's just better for this deck we have here that's not very aggro at all. Is this a good enough sideboard card in Standard that it'd be worth something? I don't think so. It doesn't seem like it would be. Oh, we get Queen Bay Soldier. I know it's Queen's Bay, but, you know. You can't name a card that with Beyonce out there and not know what we're going to call it. Do I want Pirates? I don't, like, I'm not doing anything big with this mana yet. Sure. Ooh. Let's go. Flying Pirate. I would like a Cutlass, though, but I think the Lookout's going to be better. Hey, Queen's Bay. I don't really like, I mean, cancel. It doesn't seem like it would be great in this format. Now maybe it is, because it is kind of, maybe it's the kind of format where cancel is going to be the biggest, like, you just hold on to your cancel for the one thing they have that's going to win. Like, it's not the most powerful draft format. Interesting. Let's see. Prying Blade didn't get me artifacts. Probably gives +1/+1. That seems bad. Oh, wait, what? This card is very good. Why is this here? I'm clearly like the only dude in blue, and there's nobody in blue aggro. blue pirates all over the place. I think this deck might want that red enchantment that just lets me pay one and sacrifice a creature or artifact and shoot something for one. Like, yeah, I think this could make use of that with this. Like, perfect way to just stall the game, clog the ground. See, here is Drowned Catacomb. Not is that just the best card for our deck? This pack is terrible for us. Man, I should have been in white. This guy right here is sweet. The Paladin's good too. Pious Interdiction's good. I mean, Running Ground's okay, but I think I'm fine just taking Drowned Catacomb here and fixing my mana up a little bit. Oh yeah, this card seems sweet. Is that worth anything? No, it doesn't look like it. Please note that all of these statements are being made, less than an hour after release online. Any value or perceived expected value of a card is subject to change wildly between now and when you watch this video. But we're just going to take Walk the Plank. That is a fantastic bit of removal. Oh, man, that's probably great in the Explore deck, but that's meh. I'm not really a Merfolk deck, am I? No, I got mostly human pirates and stuff like that. So I don't think River Sneak is going to be good. Skullduggery is good. But meh. Actually, I don't really have a lot of combat interaction yet, but yeah, I do need to interact at some point, right? Let's do that. Siren Lookout still seems excellent. I really don't know if this deck is any good. It might be awful, and it might just be fine. I honestly don't think it's actually good, but I take another Skullduggery. I mean, I have enough like X2s and X3s that I can get good value out of Skullduggerizing folk. This is sort of expensive. I'm gonna get a second Skullduggery. Ooh, I don't want it for this deck, but this does seem like a nice little card for the ramp decks. Oh my god, I am not in the right colors. That is all I figured out here, is that I picked the wrong colors in this draft. Ugh. Guess we'll keep opting. Well, we have enough pirates that this should be good. If nothing else, I'm gonna play all my goddamn pirate theme cards because I way overvalued pirates during the draft. We might want to play one with the wind just because this deck is very meh. It is not an ideal setup at all. Probably don't want two prosperous pirates, especially at the top of my curve. I'll still play one, maybe? Because it makes... I mean, I don't even know if that's right. This deck is terrible. Oh, buddy. Man, did I blow this draft. But I mean, I never found anything for that. Still don't think I have enough merfolk to make this good, so I'm gonna guess that this is probably better. Even though it's a merfolk that, you know, is not triggering that. And then Duress is a fine sideboard card. Do we want to play this? I kind of think I want to play that Ancient Brontodon. I don't have any other finishers. I mean, other than maybe Windstrider, depending on your definition of finisher, but I should be able to make enough tokens. Let's see. He can make them on, or they can make them on their own. They make two. I can bring more. Sailor of Means, Sailor of Means. The Sirens Explore. Ooh, that looks like it. No, I don't know if I make enough tokens. I mean, how many ways do I have to get out of it? Like, because I can discard it to Fire Cannon. I mean, if I bring the other pirates back in, it's really not the worst. Probably don't play two skullduggeries. I don't really want one of the wind. I do want to play all three ops. Everything's a pirate, basically, right? Yeah, we're keeping this. March of the Drowned, getting back Hostage Taker, let's go. And some other card for just more value. I do probably want at least one skullduggery. Though I do have two other solid ways to interact in combat. Maybe I don't really need it. Also, maybe I don't want the Brontodon. Maybe I just stay lower to the ground like that. Take a couple creatures out. Pull one of these Sailor of Means. And hell, maybe even the Castaways? try to play it a little more aggro with the cards do what I have with the cards I have here. It is interesting. I don't have a particular late game, nor am I rolling in non treasure artifacts. And then yeah, I think this is fine. 24 cards with 3 ops is probably okay. I mean, 24 lands with 3 ops, 2 explorers, and a curve top at 5. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Yes, we definitely want more blue than black. So maybe one more black source to go to 10 and 7 to try to make sure we enable walk the plank pretty well. I think this deck is bad. Oh no. This is not what I was hoping for my first Ixalan draft. I mean, I was probably kind of hoping to be pirates, but I was definitely not hoping for this train wreck. Yeah, it's a hand. It's got 2/2 drops. This one is terrible unless I find a Merfolk, but I can lead with that and get the raid off of Shipwreck Looter, which is not a thing. Because I have a shitload of lands here I probably want to get rid of at least one of. Ooh. It's like that, huh? Okay. Maybe we just stick this down and block with it. Screw the discard. We're going to explore next turn with the lookout anyway. But, you know, Boros colors and the 3/1 on turn 2 means it's probably better for me to block than go for my raid trigger. I'm gonna make that educated guess. Ew. That card is fantastic. Oh, we're gonna get run over here, aren't we? Ugh. Okay. Gets the +1/+1. I probably want to just play a 4-drop either way next turn. Even if it can't trigger its ability. Right? I mean, it's not a land. If I draw a land, it's pretty bad. This is only a 2/3. If this was like a 3/2, whew, that card would be redonkulous. Have to be 4 mana though, probably, but still. Ew. Buddy, relax. Okay, but we're gonna go for this, the play with the Siren Lookout here, obviously. Because if we can leave the Lookout black back, but it doesn't let me get a real block here. I mean, I can block it, but I cannot kill this, so I figure it's probably better to go for my trigger. Do I want my raid trigger, though? If it can't block anyway, it's probably better to go for my raid trigger. Ew. Hammer Skull is just such a good card. My goodness. Oh, at least he didn't have a follow-up play. That's at least one sigh of relief here. I think I don't attack here because non-attack leaves him back, but I still take 3 from the flyer. But if I attack, he just attacks with both. Ooh. It's too bad I didn't play this last turn, and then I know I wouldn't have this in hand. I'd be a card behind. I wouldn't know I had that play, but still. It would be way more mana efficient to play this and the looter this turn. No reason to worry about that. So what the hell am I doing this turn? I play Plunderers and I leave everything back. I take 3 from the Knight. If I play Siren Lookout, if I get the +1/+1, the attack becomes... I mean, the attack is pretty bad for him either way. Unless he has... But if he has a combat trick, I get blown pretty far out. I think it's still probably better to just play the Lookout and not attack. I think that's their answer. Oh, we'll put that on top. Hell yeah. There we go. Because if he attacks here, we can pick up the Hammer Skull for free. Well, not for free. We'll trade the looter for it with a double block. And he gets in for 3. But then he can't attack anymore with the Knight. It might be correct just to attack with his Knight, especially if he has any removal. If he has any removal or any sort of pub spell, if he attacks with a Knight, I'm gonna go for the double block, and he gets to just blow me the hell out. Ooh, but no attacks is, whew, that's great for us. And him stuck on 4. Okay. How aggro do we get? Because I could just Dark Nourishment him and just start beating down my 4 versus 2 a turn. And if he attacks, I'm attacking back with Looter. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. I don't want to sit around and wait for him to find creatures. I just want to turn the pressure back onto him. Hey! Whew. That was way better than the other play, which was attack with both and try to pick up value from the Cutthroat, because then I'm losing a card in half because this Lookout's getting killed and the Cutthroat trigger isn't doing anything. At least here, I know that it all went to hell right away and can just pass the turn. But why didn't he attack if he had that card? If he attacks last turn with the Knight, I'm going to double block. Because there's no reason for me to leave everything back unless I intend to double block. Ow! That turned this guy off. A bit of a pain in my ass. Because now I can't just attack and play the Cutthroat. Ooh! Well, that's pretty good too. And we the beat down because he's still caught on 4 mana. If he finds mana, we are in trouble. Because he definitely has 5 drops in hand. Because he took a couple turns off there. No mana, no mana. Hey. Yeah, that's fine. He gets that 2 damage on my attack. Not a big deal. Ooh, that's pretty good too. Hmm. It's probably better to have Cutthroat and Storm's Tamer with the ability up than it is to have Plunderers and Storm Tamer. Because they're both 3/3s right now anyway. So I'd really rather have this trigger to trigger. Really? Nothing with your mana there? Okay. We're definitely going to start with this because that gives us another option. We can just shoot something if he does something. That's fine. We don't have a lot of creatures with ETP abilities, so we're not too worried about the Honor Guard. Okay. Seems like we're in a good position. Is he playing another color? Is he white, green, red? Is that what's going on? That's what's going on. He's a dino deck and didn't hit all his colors. Okay. That explains it. I was wow. Okay, I should have definitely realized that sooner. But yeah, once he hit 5 mana, like when he was stuck on 4, it was totally believable. But once he hit 5 and then just didn't do anything, I was like very confused. It was yeah. All right. Do we have any changes given his deck construction? Did we didn't see any X1s. Everything we saw had a fat booty. So I don't think Skullduggery's gotta be good. I think this is fine. Seemed good last time. Actually, no, it didn't. But Siren Lookout seemed good. If nothing. Oh, dear God, that's a terrible hand. Like, it's not even a good hand with more lands. Or maybe it is. It doesn't seem good. But maybe this is the format. I think I'll keep this on the draw with the scry. Like, if this was a 7-card hand with like a random card in it, like Siren Look, I don't know if I'd keep this. But the fact that I can bottom that, even though it's very good, makes this hand much better. Hey, because we hit our land drops. Wow, that was bad, though. I definitely should have led with Swamp. Oh, but he kept a 1-lander. Oh, did he? Ah. That was almost sweet. Ooh. just start with the sailor. That gets me a treasure. He could get the 2 damage, and if he wants. Man, this card is fantastic. Holy. Wow, yeah. It's pretty good. Also, the flavor on it is excellent. It's the card isn't like kidnapping the card it takes, but it's taking hostage something that card cares about, and then so you could use that card for as long as hostage taker is alive. Though, I guess the fact that you get to keep it once it dies is a bit far, but hey, the flavor can only be so good, and that's still fantastic. Nothing on turn 4 for my opponent while I'm over here being a flavor judge. Okay. I think we just attack here and then play a Water Trap Weaver. Tap down his hammer skull and leave up the ability to look out to disperse something. No, not hostage taker. Because this is a sorcery, so I don't even have to. There's no reason for me to leave up the black. My opponent's deck just not gonna do anything again. I'm not gonna mind, but I'm just curious. Yeah, I'd rather you not have a flyer. Or do I want to kidnap that? That's a pretty good hostage. It's a flyer and it slows down his aggro deck. Well, it doesn't slow it down, but you know what I'm saying. You follow. You follow. Snatchies. And then I think I'll still leave up Dispersal over getting the fire cannon out there. Yoink. Damn, this card is good. This is definitely one of the cards to my theoretical bolus control deck. There's some amount of these, some amount of boluses, some amount of dark intimations. That's all I've got, but definitely those cards, and probably a non-zero number of dual lands. Definitely a non-zero number of dual lands. Not probably. Okay. I probably just want to disperse almost anything he plays here, right? Oh yeah. Bye-bye. Heyo. Ooh, how do we want to do this? I'm happy just starting with Opt. We're gonna bottom that. We're okay taking a land, but don't necessarily want one. Alright. From here, we'll attack with everything. He's got no mana, so it doesn't matter that I'm playing the Sunwing after. And then we'll just opt at the end of his turn. I mean, we are representing Spell Pierce still, so I think this is better than just firing it off on our turn for the land. Because we still don't really need the land, but This card is very good. Whew. So innocuous. It's just scry one, draw a card, but at instant speed for 1 mana all day. You would be hard pressed to get to a number of opts that I would cut from a limited deck. I think I would play basically as many as you'll give me. Still pounding it with that hammer skull, huh? About to say, you save yourself a bunch of damage if you just hold that back. I mean, I'm gonna kill it probably, but... Hey, pirates. I think we want to just make the pirates and then use the mana from the pirates to murder the hammer skull. I want to make the pirate. I'd rather have the 3/4 this turn than anything else, but I do want to kill this dude before combat if I can. If he's got the indestructible again, like I can't get around that, so I'm not worried about it. And Kinjali's Sunwing beats up on any flash creatures he might have, so that's not a problem either. Hey, we got there, boys. And girls, and anybody in between, really. Sorry, the we got there, boys is just a Discord habit, because the group in my Discord is all gentlemen, but I do not want to not be inclusive, because really... If anybody wants to watch this, God bless you. And thank you. I guess we're going around 2 here. The deck seemed bad, but... Jesus. Maybe it's not. I should point this more up and less at where it can catch stuff like me opening a bottle. Whew. I mean, this hand isn't good, but it's not that bad. And our opponent is mulliganing to 5, so that's... Getting an explore trigger feels good to me. Well, no, I guess we only have 1 more draw, so it wasn't correct to play. It doesn't matter that I didn't play the Swamp, because there's no scenario where I have both what's it called? Both 2 Swamps and a Walk to Plank next turn. This is kind of worrisome, though. If he's playing this card, he's probably got a pretty explore-heavy deck, and if that's the case, and he's got this down on turn 2, we are in trouble. Yep, look at this. It is already starting. Because this always gets the +1 counter. Oof, we do not want to hit a land on our Explorer here with the Lookout. We need to be able to block that Wayfinder profitably. And we already have like 100 lands in our hand. More importantly. Nice. We're going to bottom that because... Oh, wait, or is it put it in your graveyard? Oh, even that's fine too. I thought it was... I don't know why I thought it was straight scry. I knew it wasn't just scry, but that's fine. It was confusing because I was just opting on my last game, so... Do not want to see another Explorer here. I want this to stay at 2/4. and him to stay at 23. It gets +1 counters and you gain 3 life. It's just bananas. That is, whew. That is a card right there. I want to just start with that next time. And oh, dear goodness. How is that a 3-mana 3/3 with those abilities? Oh, man. We are in trouble now. I don't think we can attack here. Oh, no, I think we have to attack here because we can't block next turn. Jesus. Because he can, like, he can Shaper next turn when he attacks, so I can't block any of those things. So I'm not ready to chump yet. So I'm gonna get the 2 damage in, as much as it pains me to get cracked back for 7. Do I disperse that? He's only got 1 card left in hand. And considering he played this with 2 mana this turn, it's probably land. Yeah, we're dispersing that. I don't want to give him more life and another explore target and all that shit. Or another, counter target. Because, like, it draws him more cards, too. Like, he's got a draw already banked. He'd have 2 draws banked. Yeah, oh, man. I have to find out how to do something about them Shapers. And fast. I guess my play is just pass. Because he's going to cash in his counter for a card. So this does represent a real block on its own. And then when I flash in the Windstrider, I can double block and kill the Shapers. He didn't draw the card. Very interesting. I would have drawn the card. That's what this is for. To use that extra mana to draw on cards. That +1/+1 counter is not really worth much right now. I mean, it does represent getting slightly more damage in, as the board is, but I don't think it's worth not getting another card. Whew. Okay. And we can double block that. And get out of this Shaper bullshit, as long as he doesn't have some sort of removal. Unlikely, given that we put him on a land in hand last turn. So unless he drew it this turn. Also, he just didn't. Oh, what? What's he got? If that's your spell, why did you reorder? Oh, never mind. Whatever. He got me either way, but... Damn. We lost this game. I don't think there's anything we can hit. We're going to opt and damn well dig, but... We drew way too many lands. I played this... If I play this, I'm still dead in 2 turns. Yeah, no, I'm just going to pass. I'm just going to concede. Jesus. I crashed the ramparts. So it's whew. Okay, then. I mean, technically he's blue, but I think I might still want one with the wind. It's not ideal against his deck, but do I want sentries? That slows him down a little bit, but I mean it does, and it is good against that explorer or grower. Yeah, let's get a sentry. don't think this is going to be great. Take that out. Get a 1 with the wind. Do I want another? I probably want castaways over a looter. Yeah, let's get a castaways. Ooh, let's get a skullduggery. And what do we pull in? Fire cannon seems bad. There wasn't a lot of like 2-power things for me to hit unless he's missing explorers. And then what else do we have? Or 2 toughness, you know what I'm saying? It's probably not correct to pull out one of these ops. I think I just have to keep everything else here. Okay, we'll do that. We got the opt. We can keep that. We can just start with it. We don't have a 1 mana thing. I don't think there's anything besides skullduggery, and I'm not sure if you need 2 targets for skullduggery. I should probably reread that card next time I see it. And boom, we draw a land next turn. We play a Sailor Means, and we're beaten down. Let's go. Hey, we're in trouble now. That card is so good. Ooh, hey. Target creature you control and an opponent. So you do need 2 targets. Oh, I can't attack with it though because I don't have my freaking yay artifact. Bottom that. Play a land. Maybe he explores and goes for the bash though, just because he can. No, I mean it's probably bad to do so. Doesn't mean he won't do it. Yeah, and he got to draw the... I mean, I guess that's better than him having a 3/3. Explorer is so good. Seeing it in play now, wow. Just wow. Alright, yeah, we'll do this. Attack, I guess. Sweet. +1, -1. Whew, that's huge. That is huge. Okay, we are way more in this game than we were the last one. Now, obviously, if he just plays that blue-green merfolk right here, we're back in the dumpster, but we're not as... Like, this card was killing us. The +1/+1 and 3 life? I get that you have to draft around it, but every Explore card I've seen is good. Like, I saw that 0-3 and I was like, ugh. Like, so this seems... I'm going to keep an eye out for this my next draft. I'm not blocking there. I don't mind taking 2 damage. Not with, like... Oh, I forgot about raid. Damn, I should have blocked. The lookout is probably better than the Reaver. I don't think I want that. This is interesting. Man, I love new Magic sets. I had definitely reached the point in Hour of Devastation Amonkhet where everything was just automatic. Here, I'm like, who knows what card he could play, man? Have you ever seen the back of a Magic card on Weed, man? And apparently, I've gotten word that's an old reference. Half Baked Youngins. If you haven't seen it, that is Jon Stewart before he was Jon Stewart right there. Which I know anybody under a certain age is like, what do you mean before? Hey, gotta land there. I'm not putting the Lookout at risk, but I'll let him. I'll let him hit the Sailor if he's got something, and if he's just like, cause he wouldn't just raid trigger with two of them, with the Lookout there. There has to be a combat trick in his hand. Hey, he wanted to reach fight. Ah, found it. That would have been sweet. That was a good. That was a good move. I misclicked that. Sometimes MTGO gets a little laggy. Oh, I've definitely, passed through main phases and attack phases because of lag baits, double clicks. Let's see. What is the play? It's probably Weaver and Looter? Or is it Pirates and Looter? I think it's Weaver. Get in with the Lookout. Crack my treasure. Get the Looter draw. What is better here? I'm probably fine just not, even if I don't draw a land, and just playing Water Trap Weaver next turn. Right? Yeah. Uh oh. A lot of mana. Oh, less mana. Was it more? That's. Was it more mana than that to cast the spell he wanted to cast? Or did he think better of casting the spell he wanted. Either way, I don't think that's good for us. Either he went, no, this 6-mana spell isn't my best choice right now, which probably isn't good for us, because it probably means he has the counter spell up, because it was Pirate. Ugh. Well, or it means that he had a 7-mana spell that he thought was 6 mana, and when he draws his mana, we're in trouble. Whatever. Attack with our flyer. Make some treads. And a 3/4, I guess, is also relevant. And I guess we'll pass the turn. Let's see, what cards do I want off the top? More flyers are good. Like if I could Siren Lookout, Explorer into the other Flash Flyer. Whew. Just gonna keep tapping down that Archer. And then here I think we can also attack with a couple other things, because I'm happy to thin his battlefield out as a trade for any of those creatures there. Even the Prosperous Pirates isn't like something we need to have. I'm happy to trade that down even and pick up some of them things off the board. Again, if he wants to, he can just safely block this. But he has seen me skulldug him already once. And he would feel real bad if he ran into another one. Because, like, if he skulldugs, I can either kill this or I can kill that. Or I mean, he does have all the goddamn mana in the world. I don't know what's really going on here. That's kind of what I was hoping to see. We're going to kill the Spy. I'm more worried about that raid getting re-trigger than I am the Explorer. What the hell is he doing with all this mana? He gonna pounce? That seems bad. Like if he wants to pounce the Wayfinder. That seems worse. It doesn't... That... What? It already got the 2 damage in. You slow it down for a turn. But the damage is already there. And then I get to explore again. Huh? Ooh. Let's see. We've already got 2 pirates in the graveyard. We're definitely putting that on top. Because that also lets us crash in with everything. Because worst case, he picks up 1 thing for free, but I get a bunch of value. Because what's he going to do? If he kills one of the Weavers, I just pick that up next turn. And he knows I just picked that up next turn. And I smack him with it again. Yeah, he can kill the Weavers, but that's fine. He can trade something for the Pirates. That's fine with me. Or he can kill this, and I'm happy to take a raid trigger next turn, too. That seems way wrong. That's gotta be one of his worst blocks, right? He's gotta have something here, because that block is terrible. Ooh, that's pretty good. There we go. I don't know why I'm like rooting for him there, but I do like to see my opponents make plays that make some sort of sense, usually. Those games tend to be more interesting than the other ones. Oh, and that missed, well, that hit on it, but depends on what. It didn't get the counter, it got the land, which is great for us because that keeps our lookout as the king of the sky. Because we have multiple Weavers we can play to tap that archer. Oh, they're merfolks. Oh, shit, I'm bad. Oh, shit. Well, whatever. Mm-hmm. He needs to find a combat trick still to kill that lookout, even with the two blockers. And all I'm looking for is a raid trigger, so. Really? How many combat tricks is he? I mean, I know we saw this last game, but combat trick. Wasn't there another one? Yeah. Oh yeah, combat. Well, spell, not a goddamn creature. Whatever. I think it was still better to go get our damn raid trigger. I'm just mad about it because now he can get in for one a turn. Jesus. I kind of miss. I miss an hour of devastation and cycling away in my damn deserts. This is. Whew. Okay, one in the air. That's fine. Ooh. Bottom. Hey, okay. Well, that's a card. I can't really use it to make my ground attacks profitable, so I think I'm just going to sit on it for now. I am in no immediate rush. Because I can kill this straight, but then I still don't have good attacks. I can use it to kill this, but then he's still got a good blocking team. I'm just gonna wait, see if he plays something else, and nourish that. Whew. Let's go. Still no good attacks. I'm playing my lands, by the way, because I have the pirate that can churn out treasure. This is getting to a point where I'm just going to do that. I'm not worried about the 1 damage a turn, really. I'd rather just clear up his board some on the ground. I'll find a flyer in 17 turns. Speaking of... I probably top that, because that means I can attack with impunity with the siren next or in future turns. Because if he blocks, I can just kill the archer. This card is so good. Like, downside, it's a 1/2 flyer that got you a land. That's, you know, a card. Upside is a 2/3 flyer. Both sides are pretty good at a reasonable mana cost. Ow. That's kind of annoying. It's not very annoying. Just kind of annoying. Because it gets him in for 2 damage and it holds off my intended building of my board. Because I'm gonna hold that... I don't know what the hell the name of the pirate is. The black pirate I'm about to draw. The cutthroat. Which, cutthroat, yeah, makes sense. I'm just going to hold that for a turn. I'm in no rush. He doesn't have enough ground creatures. I don't think there's an overrun in the set. I don't remember seeing one. I usually note those. There is that creature that taps all my creatures, though. In blue. That is worrisome. Though... playing this or not doesn't affect that because it gets tapped. Damn, I really should have taken that card, by the way. It is good in every deck. Not just aggro, because, hey, downside is a 2/3 for 4, which isn't great, but upside, when your upside is it wins the damn game. Okay. So we attack with our flyer. Block or don't block, it's fine with me. A whoo! Well, that's the big game. Like, we can bounce it. I replay the... Yep, there we go. Okay. Did I learn anything in that game that is changing my sideboard calls? I don't think so. Did Headwater... Headwater didn't seem like it would be great, actually. The game came down to killing that 1/3 on turn 2. Do I have any other ways to pull that. I mean, do I just take this other skullduggery? I think I just take the other skullduggery. Like in that board stall we were in, if I had drawn another, it was actually no. Give me the fire cannon back. Also, would have been great in that board stall. Just throw those lands away. Doesn't seem to matter where I cap and uncap that soda. It's coming through the headphones, apparently. Oh, this is a keep and a half, though. I mean, drawing a land that is going to be important, but a couple lands, really. I'm not going to only say one, but if we do, whew. Okay, we're just going to lead with Catacomb, because I don't think there's any reason in this format not to. And I don't have opt. And that gives me the potential walk the plank. Oh, baby, we drew multiple lands. Whew. I went from not thinking this deck was good to a position where I'm like, nope, we're going to be hard-pressed to lose this game. Yeah, this format is definitely down in power level, but it is super sweet so far. Oh, son of a gun. Actually, I mean, that's not that bad. We can just take that hostage if we want to. It's not amazing, but I'd rather have a 3/3 that has a kind of relevant ability than have him have a 3/3 that has two super relevant abilities. Yeah, and we kidnap it next turn. And then if he does something to the hostage taker before we can play it, we can nourish it the turn after that. And he can't protect it. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take 3. Part of me was like, let's double block and get him to spend the mana, but like, why am I throwing away creatures? I am way too stupid. Sometimes I just have sometimes my first instinct as a Magic player is just, what is the stupidest line? I'm doing that. Now, I don't actually think that, but that's what my brain is apparently doing in the background. Whew. Okay, I guess we hostage take that. And then find a spot to nourish the Shapers. Because he's got to have another spell next turn. He's not going to just... If he wants to just pass with all his mana up, then fine, we won't nourish it. We'll find something else to do. Yeah, we'll just play the Whiptail. But if he does do something else and doesn't pass with all his mana up, we're just going to nourish that guy on the spot. If he's got Pounce, he's going to use it right now. If he's got the Bounce spell, I don't know if he'd bounce here. I think he would wait and bounce at the end of my turn. Yeah, if he passes, I'm gonna just... Yeah, I'm gonna just pass. Well, I'm gonna attack with Lookout and just pass back and wait for what he does. Well, no, actually, because if he just... I could just cast the Whiptail. If he's got... Like, if he's got to bounce this, he's got to bounce this before it's my turn. Once again, this card is so good. Like, whoa, buddy. Even better when I get to march the drowned back. There it is. We still nourish the shapers. Because, my goodness. Though he does have some mana. I think what we do is... I think we just attack with everything. Because if he's got the bounce, he's got the bounce. But I can't sit here and not attack. And he didn't bounce it, so we're already good. Alrighty. That's fine. You can have the Queen Bey Soldier. I will be taking your Shaper. Cool, cool, cool. And now I still have March of the Drowned. I got the Plunders. Ew. Just ew. The disgusting part is this was the second best creature he had. I had to kill the Shapers. That's how good this card is. And I'm over here like, Windgrowth Walker's whipping my ass. Meanwhile, Shapers of Nature is like a legit bomb just standing over there like, yeah, you did kill me anyway. Ooh, one with the wind is interesting. I think we just attack with a Lookout. Because we kind of want him to attack in such a way that we can give him the Hostage Taker. And then we can march it back, replay it to kill that Walker. And I think from there, I haven't seen his deck produce anything else besides that and the Shapers that, like, scares us a lot. I'm not knocking on wood a little bit, but... not like, you know, I'm not asking to see something, but I'm just saying, like, if I can kill that Walker, kidnap that Walker, or however we want to do it, I should be in a pretty good position. He attacks. I'm gonna double block. Because either he can just kill the Hostage Taker, or he can play a spell. But either way, yeah. And if he just kills the Whiptail, that's fine too, I guess. It's less than ideal, but, you know. I'm not gonna freak out. I still have Plunderers +1 with Wind in hand. Okay. Why wouldn't he attack with both? Is he worried about giving it away? No, that's if you attack with both, I'm gonna put one creature on each. I'm not gonna. Why would I put the Whiptail in front of the Wayfinder? Unless I smell that trick. But even if I do, how bad is that for... whatever. I'm not I'm not sitting here. Oh, that is fantastic. So we just casually attack with both. Because if he blocks, we just replay the hostage taker and Queen Bey soldier. Okay. Bam. We got in there. Now what do we do? Is it better to play the plunderers and one with the winded? Or just hold up, run aground? I think if I play plunderers and one with the winded, that's fine here. Because even if he removes that, oh, hey, actually that's fine too. Because I'd rather him disperse that than they run aground. Oof, yeah, the big thing we wanted to dodge there was him casting an Explorer card before combat and gaining another 3. That would have been very bad for us. Yeah, get out of the damage step first, buddy. Get out of the damage step. You can't cast the card unless it's an instant, but that still seems like a weird timing. You gotta get out of the damage step. There we go. Hey, he got there. That's whatever. Whew, fuck. That's annoying. That is very annoying. Did not want him to gain 3 life. Whatever. Wait, what? Oh, that's a vampire. I thought that was. Why do I keep thinking things are pirates that aren't? I'm like, why can't I activate it for the second option? Okay. Well, if that's the case, I probably just want to pass the turn. So I do want to wait on running around until after he drew his card for the turn. And I don't want to march the Drown the Plunderer and not play the Plunderer right away, because that is screaming that I have a trick or something. Declare attackers. I should have run aground this in response to him declaring attackers. But I didn't. Because I'm bad. Oh, please pump the walker. Ah, that's still fine. Okay. We run that aground. We lose the hostage taker, but we can get that and the plunderer back or march to the drowned for next turn. That's fine. Ooh, or do I want the lookout? How much mana do I have? Oh no, I can take the hostage takers and play the wayfinder. So I'll do that. I'll do that. Take the Wayfinder. Cast the Wayfinder. And pass the turn. Because we know his top deck is the 1-3. And he just passed through his turn. Or almost did. Cool. And then, yeah, so we know what his hand is. And Deadeye Plunderers is better than any of the cards on his battlefield. Do I save the Water Trap Weaver? Nah, I just cast it and start bashing now. Because now I can just turn both cards sideways. And still have blockers. As we enter a top deck war that I have a mana sink to deal with. Ooh, and a Skullduggery. Hells yeah. Do that. I think we attack with just that. I don't think we need to attack with anything else. Keeping 2 blockers back is probably better than 1 big blocker. And then we have Skullduggery to trade for the taker for the pirates. Or not even trade, but kill the pirates, save the taker. Or Weaver pirates. Either block works. Alright. That's not too troubling. Unless he really wants to just be able to get in with the walker. No, he didn't even do it. Okay. Running a little low on time, so I may explain myself slightly less. And it is turn, we'll just keep making things. Oh, and the flash flyer. Okay, sweet. We can keep attacking with just this because we can Skulldug the Windstrider on its attack. And he has to still block this. And keeping the other things back just keeps me safer. Ouch. Kind of annoying, but not that bad. Just to, oh, the fucking gain life. Like, that card is so good. It's fine, it's fine. Just extending the game slightly. Might as well play that before combat. Get the extra +1/+1 just because we can. Okay. If you want to cancel that, that's fine. Just remember that when the rest of the stuff happens here. Okay. Now you remember what you just did, right? You remember that? When you decided to waste your cancel on fucking nothing. That's how, yeah. And we got the concede. Whew! Boom! Sorry to headphone users on that clap. I get a little excited sometimes. Be wary. At the end of any given game, there's gonna likely be a small pop off in either direction. It's just the way I am. Alright, so. Yeah, who said this deck was bad? What idiot thought this deck wasn't good? I mean, obviously this deck was clearly solid. Nothing wrong with this deck whatsoever. No, I mean I'm not. I'm more used to evaluating decks for that hour format. In my first bit of Ixalan here, I thought that was worse than it was. Obviously, it does help that first pick, Hostage Taker, is just bonkers. That card is so good. It's like, it's not exactly this, but it's kind of like Control Magic with a 2/3 attached. I know it's not actually that, but it's not that far off. Whew. I think I'm okay keeping this. It's if I draw a land, like it's not my best keep. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna go out and say this is a snap keep and a good keep. But we got there. Well, we started to get there. We do want to hit a swamp between now and turn 4, but that first land is plenty good news. Ew. That is a good merfolk, let me tell you. Can't block it. So we'll bash for 1, we'll take 2. Man. This card doesn't look that good, but in this format, I mean, when it's blocked, it becomes a 3/3, and does that add up? Like, if you double block it, does that trigger twice? It's one of those things I'd have to look up. I'm not positive. Ew. We tap down the Dryad and take 2 here, I think. Rather than let him accelerate ahead of us. So I guess we could have let him play something bigger knowing that we have Hostage Taker? I don't know. Keeping him off a land just felt like the better thing. I don't know if it was though. Sometimes it felt good is actually a terrible explanation. We'll see what he does here. He didn't play anything. That is not irrelevant. I think we just bash. We still have Run Aground and Opt to play here. I didn't want to hostage take that Blossom Triad. That doesn't seem good. I want to hostage take whatever he plays with that Blossom Triad. He didn't attack with both, so you gotta think something's coming. Okay. Now, if it's Carnage Tyrant, I'm pissed. Ooh, no, we'll take that, though. Is it better just... Should I just run aground this Dryad? Knowing that I'm going to hostage take the Dreadmaw next turn? Because that keeps him... Like, that means he's drawing Dryad. Keeps him from getting up to another huge dinosaur to deal with the yeah. I think this is good. Then... Snap. And then we opt for a land here, obviously. If we can. Like, if the scry reveals a land, we take it. If it doesn't, we bottom it to try to get a land. Because we do not want that hostage taker just sitting there. We want to eat that. We want to play that Dreadmaw immediately. Well, as soon as we can. I mean, we have Storm Tamer. Do we sit on that? Like, do we not opt at the end of our turn? It depends what he does on his turn. It depends what he casts. This is really good as protection for the hostage taker. Whew. The calm that hides the coming storm. I love flavor text. We breathe from our soul and bones to give strength to the jungle. The jungle breathes from its roots and rivers to give strength to us. Whew! That's solid for us. I mean, him playing the Blossom Dryad. I mean, it doesn't matter if he has Pounce, because he doesn't trade, so I can opt. We got a 6/6, boys. Folks. I like folks, by the way. It's a nice everyone thing. Like, it doesn't exclude, you know, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, is not great. But folks, anybody could be a folk. You're a folk, I'm a folk. We're all just folk. Hey, that's a win. Cool. God damn, this card is good. Whew. Let's see here. He do have some big old dinos. What does that mean for me? It means one with the win, probably good again. Because I don't foresee myself winning a ground battle. And then Sailor means... Well, nah, we'll take that out. That seems great here. So maybe the fire cannon can kill his stupid mana dorks. So we're keeping that. Ooh, this is a hand. Oh, 2-drop no loot is fine for me, man. Though I do have 2 turns to 3 draws really to draw another 2-drop. So that's pretty good. Then play the looter on 4 or something. If I drew the 1 mana flyer, I don't know that I would play it. Oh, maybe I would, because this isn't going to block anyway. I don't really want Prosperous Pirates at the moment. That's pretty good. Oh, well, I guess we're just playing the looter anyway. We're not going to not make our board. No blocks, obviously. Ooh, he's red. Oh, no. That is probably not good for us. We do not want to see it land here. We definitely need the beef. Nice, nice. Yeah, we'll top that. Do we double block the Brute here, though? Probably. I just fall too far behind if I don't start blocking things. He's going to put me to what? Well, it puts me to 13. But if he plays anything, I don't really get a good crack back. Yeah, we're going to take the ugly double here. Oh, he reorganized. That's always a good sign when you go for the ugly double and they reorganize the blockers. Because it means they probably don't have the trick. Oh, and that was it. Oh, what? Okay. Then sure. I think we're going to still attack with a looter first. Before we water trap, just because seems fishy. Get it? Fishy? No, I'm sorry. That wasn't. I'm sorry. That wasn't what I was going for. And my brain came to the pun far too late to even try to play it off. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I apologize. That was bad. That was LSV level bad. Ew, revealing another Deep Root Warrior. These green merfolk are not messing around. Do I just attack with both and play my plunderers? I mean, I just saw he didn't play anything else. I just saw what his top deck is. Oh no, he bin that. He bin that? Yeah, well, either way. I think it's better for me to just attack. Because my Dark Nourishment is going to win whatever race we get into. When I pick off one of his creatures and gain 3 life, it's going to fuck all of his math up. I apologize. I'm trying to not curse too badly. But sometimes you gotta with their math. Ooh, and we're happy about that too. If he wants to trade, yep. That's cool with us. And then if he... do I nourishment here if he has something? That's an interesting question. It is a 2... Oh, nope. Okay. Doesn't matter. Gotta get that loot. Oh no! Lightning strike. Storm on the horizon, Captain. Grick Dubin. Last words. Grick Dubin is a fantastic name, by the way. Grick Dubin is just became the name of the next NPC in my D&D campaign. Okay, well, Shipwreck Looters still can't block the warrior, so I guess we just attack. Sadly. I have to assume he's stuck on mana. Oh, okay. He's gonna block. And then when that enrage trigger goes, it doesn't matter because it would kill him either way. But when that enrage trigger is on the stack, I'm going to nourish that. Because I can't beat the 5/5. But I can draw something that'll take care of that warrior, hopefully. Or at the very least, push back on him. You know what I mean? I can attack and go 2 damage for 2 damage. But I cannot let him have a 5/5 that's going to get a +1/+1 counter every time I get to damage. That will not end well. By the way, that card is fantastic. I love new sets just seeing just the bonkers cards. Especially like in a format like this where there's like way medium cards. You know, this is like a medium card format, I would say at best. So like when you see like a good card, you're just like, whew, that's a card right there. Yeah, I could use not drawing a land though. That'd be pretty sweet here, I must say. And he drew a land last turn. Apparently, it didn't do anything. So maybe he still doesn't. Maybe he's just got a handful of removal. That's not great for us, but it is better than him making more creatures right now. That said, if we don't draw some non-land cards, it's not gonna matter what he draws, because he'll kill us with his warrior. It is unfortunate that we never got to untap with Plunderers and get out of range of Lightning Strike. Oop, well, we need to top deck a Hostage Taker, or we probably just lose. We're probably gonna just lose unless we draw a Hostage Taker next turn. Ugh. Ouch. Good to know that he has it, though. Ah, damn. Okay. He does... the rest is probably good, right? Against all the non-land cards he's been playing. And then... I don't think I want Skullduggery versus deck. Do I want a Brontodon? I kind of feel like I want a Brontodon. Like, that, come in. And then, this doesn't, he doesn't have a lot of, like, stuff targeting. Well, I guess he did have that Lightning Strike that screwed me. The looters don't seem good. And to be fair, the one with the wind, it's gone up and down. We'll bring that back in. Now we gotta... We can't play all those pirates. We probably can't play the Brontodon. That's probably bad. This is probably fun. Okay, we'll keep that. Turn 1 ops. Turn 2 Queen Bay. I think we want land, so we'll top that. Ooh. That's probably better than getting the soldier. It's just the duress and then off at the end of turn. God damn! Really? Fuck. Well, then, we are probably going to lose this game. Don't think I want to top the end because I'm just as likely to find more lands, and I really don't need more than 1 right now. At least he drew another land. Like, this is his actual hand, so. I mean, unless he draw a combat trick, in which case, oh my lord, I'm happy for trading here. Uh, I don't know. I think the dagger tooth might be better there. That's definitely 3 power. Here we're just gonna take the 3/3. I can't sit around and wait to draw some other creature to play to try to trigger the cutthroat. I'm been definitely disappointed with that card. It hasn't triggered yet in 3 matches, so I can't be happy with how that's gone. Did I X off one of these forests last time? I could swear I knew what his hand was a turn ago. So yeah, no, we're gonna do it like this and pretend that this is 100% correct, even though we're not sure if it is. That's interesting as well. Why not play the 5/5? Yeah. I have almost complete knowledge of his hand. Oh yeah, we strapped it up and we going for it. Because run aground will put a creature on top and delay his next draw, like seeing a new card. Oh, if he fights that, that's gonna suck. If he's got the dino fight. Fuck! Are you kidding me? Damn! Damn! He topped that shit between then and now. Well, that's game, basically, right? Damn. I need to draw Hostage Taker and bad. That Savage Stomp. Oh, man. That was just brutal. Doesn't matter that his hand is like all lands at this point. Poof. Oh, that'll definitely do it. Oh, wait. Now, is it better to steal the Ceratops? Probably, right? Because then he's got to attack with the Wayfinder that I can block. Unless he draws something. If I steal the Horde thing, then yeah, I get into trouble. I mean, I'm just dead to a lot of spells, but hey. Can only... Oh! Wait a second. Just... Alright, it wasn't a lightning strike to the dome. What do we do here? I think we just play the Ceratops, right? Yeah. Because we're okay with double blocking and letting him kill the hostage taker because we can march it back. If we somehow sneak back into this game, it doesn't matter because the moment we sneak back into it, he's gonna lightning strike my dome. I can smell it, but it's fine. We're gonna play the best Magic we can right up until that point. Because if he attacks with everything, I double block and block here, so I take no damage. I put all the damage onto the Horned Crest to kill that. He kills the Ceratops, probably, leaving me with a hostage taker. That's fine. And it's still probably correct for him, because he doesn't have... Like, with the knowledge he has... I don't know. Has he seen me cast March of the Drowned yet in these matches? That's the interesting question. If he's seen March of the Drowned, then playing into the hostage taker is probably bad. But I don't think I've cast it yet in this match. Can't attack or block alone, so you gotta send both or send none. Okay, now the question here is, do I march back some cards here? Probably. I think I attack with the hostage taker. See if he bites. No. I think I just play Siren Storm Tamer here. And leave up Run Aground and the Storm Tamer trigger. Because if he attacks, I can pick up the Dryad for free and top the Horncrest, which seems fine. Then we put that on top of the library. The Dryad's dead, so he does have to make another creature still to be able to attack with this again, and it's got to be something that can attack through my 4 mana thing still, or my 4 power, 4/4, my 4/4 still. I think that was correct. That was, yeah. I think that was a good play. I think I just attack. I think I attack both of these. Yeah. Because I can march and not play the Hostage Taker this turn to get around his hexproof. At this point, screw it. We're just gonna march. Like, I would love to redo the Hostage Taker, but that's just not looking like it's gonna be a thing. We are gonna play the Cutthroat though to keep Stormcaller up for or Storm Tamer. Whatever it's doing to the storms, we want it available. I probably should have attacked with the Ceratops last turn. Alright. Song remains the same here. Attack with the Storm Tamer. Make a Plunderer and have Storm Tamer still up. I would love to opt, but I'm not going to risk opting. Opting at the end of turn is not worth not having Storm Tamer mana. So until I find another an island, or I don't have to use the island, I'm not going to be doing that. I guess next turn, because I'll be making a token probably, I can do it because I can keep up token mana. Though I can also just wait to make tokens at the end of turn, so gonna go that route. Is making a second one better than opting? Yeah. It's just more efficient. Yep, see, I can still opt here. Bottom that. I don't attack with the Plunderer yet, I don't think, because I can get it even bigger before I have to start attacking. I can make it, you know, gigantic like I did earlier. Instead of attacking it into, like, enforcing a trade, I can make it a 10-10 and say, here, give me your whole board, or, yeah. Ooh. Well, that's pretty good, too. I definitely should have played my land because I could have made my Plunderers bigger. That was a big mistake. But it shouldn't be the end of the world. If he double blocks the Plunderers, I'm fine. He has to block the Plunderers or he loses. Hey! Whew! Nice, nice, nice. Got that 3-0. And yeah, so boom. First draft of Ixalan, and we are 1-0 or 3-0. Regardless, my stat sheet's gonna start off looking good. Obviously, things to learn here. That Black Common, the Cutthroat, pretty underwhelming, and Hostage Tamer could not be more amazing. My goodness. And yeah, all right. Other than that, that's about it. I will see you back here. The current plan is to be making enough videos that I can upload this one today and continue to make videos, and I probably will make a handful today, but upload one per day just to have a nice drip of content. Because if I upload 18 drafts in the same day, you're not going to watch all 18. So we're going to do, nice one at a time, and it'll be fun. So anyway, as always, have a great life until next I see you, and beyond that, and yeah. I'll see you all around, folks. Peace.